Hello, my beauties. As the title suggests, today's topic is a very common problem. How to choose the goddamn shade for a foundation. Oh my god, that's such a big problem. I know it can be slightly overwhelming for most of you to choose the correct shade because not everyone has knowledge about makeup, but everyone does want to look good and have a perfect base. So today we'll be focusing on 6 golden rules which will save you the trouble. Stay tuned. So sit tight, stay with me till the end of this video and I'm going to share you one bonus tip. Yay, yay. So why is choosing the correct shade for a foundation always so hard? Well, this remains the biggest challenge in makeup. And the reason being, the skin on our face is never even in coloration. Few parts are darker, few parts are lighter. And what we want to achieve from using a foundation is to get an even skin tone, right? So as I said, I'll be sharing 6 golden rules which will help you choose the correct shade for your foundation. Rule number 1, don't rush. Foundation probably is one of the important steps in someone's makeup. So give yourself a little time. Don't run in and expect to choose the correct shade of your foundation on the go. Go with the mindset that I'm going to give myself a little time and leave the store with the right shade in hand. Rule number 2, before you visit a store, do some R&D. There are so many YouTubers, beauty experts, influencers who give out reviews on each and every product out there in the market. Why do you think they do that? They actually do that so that you guys can be benefited out of it. So put this benefit to use and do some research on the brand, the pricing, the formula, etc. Rule number 3, always swatch on your jawline. 90% of people till date swatch their foundations either on their wrist or on their hand. That's a big no, guys. Way is the color of your hand and your face the same. So why to swatch or test your foundations on the hand whereas you have to wear the foundation on the face? So you cannot try and test or swatch your foundations anywhere apart from your jawline. If you want, you can swatch your lipsticks, your eyeshadows on the hand or on the wrist, which is okay, but never the foundation. Rule number 4, wipe your existing makeup. If you're walking into a store with a no makeup face, well, that's very good. But if you're not, either you're going to a store to buy your foundation after office or after having a coffee with your friend, so most likely you will still have something on your face, some kind of makeup, foundation or BB cream. It's very important to take a makeup wipe and clean the part where you're going to swatch your foundation. And not to forget, once you wipe the makeup from that area, don't forget to moisturize it. All the stores have testers available. You can always ask the makeup artist or the person who is assisting you in choosing a correct shade of any product. You can always ask them for a moisturizer, for a makeup wipe. Please never forget to wipe the existing makeup. Apply a little moisturizer on that part, on that area that you have removed the makeup, and then go ahead and swatch your foundation. This tip will really help you in choosing the correct shade, number 1 of course, and secondly, how the makeup is reacting on your face. So today we'll be swatching with Maybelline Fit Me foundations. I have 4 shades with me: 322, 115, 128, 130. Let's see. As I said, I'm using a makeup wipe to remove my existing makeup. A clean wipe. So as you can see, this area is completely clean. I had a little guest visiting me a few days back and it has given me a beautiful memory, guys. Please ignore. Applying my moisturizer. Little bit, not much. Okay, I hope you guys can see. So friends, I'm using a concealer brush to apply the foundation. You can use any brush. You can use your fingertip. Give it a good shake. You can definitely see my gray hair now, even if not the foundation. So the first shade. Wipe. Second shade. Third shade. Fourth shade. Friends, I have swatched all the 4 shades on my face right now. So what do you think? I'll tell you which is my correct shade. So as I thought I'm going to use only one brand today to show you how I swatch my foundation, I just wanted you to understand how to choose a shade of a foundation of a single brand. So I chose this Fit Me collection. So what I did for my makeup today, what I did is I took a combination of these two. Can you see that? That's even with my this side of the face. So even if you don't get your exact shade, suppose a brand doesn't have the bang on shade for you, what you can do is you can buy 2 shades and you can mix them. Of course, that's slightly going to take your budget a little on the higher side. You have to buy 2 bottles, but then I usually love mixing colors. Every time you see me, I keep mixing 2-3 shades. At times I also mix like, yeah, maximum I mix 3 shades to achieve what I want to achieve. So today I have, this is my exact shade, guys. Check it out, this is my exact shade. So I did not have the exact shade. I'm sure Maybelline will have one. I'm not sure, I'm actually not sure. So I mixed both the shades, which is 128 and 322. These are the 2 shades that I mixed today on my face. So what I do is slightly lighter I apply here, and the darker shade I apply on the contour line and few dots here and there. Lighter shade on my T-zone, and then I mix everything, and that's perfect. That brings out the perfect shade for me. So this shows even if you don't find the correct shade in one bottle, you can always mix. I hope you do this swatch test next time on your jawline and not on your wrist or hand. Please, please. Rule number 5. Wait for at least 10 minutes before taking any decision. So once you have swatched your foundations, at least you'll have to give your skin 10 minutes to tell you how it is reacting on your skin or on your face. This 10 minutes is when you will understand how is the foundation reacting to your skin, how is your skin feeling after you've applied that foundation. Are you feeling too dry, you're feeling too oily, is the foundation oxidizing on your face? You'll have to at least give yourself 10 minutes to assess whether the foundation is doing good on your skin, if you're liking the look of it, if you're liking the feel of it. So giving that time to yourself is very important again. Rule number 6, always go out to check your foundation. You will always need a natural source of light, which is outside of course, to check your foundation, and never the store light. Guys, you'll have to understand the lights in the store are too bright. You will never get a correct idea whether the shade is exactly your shade, or is it 1 tone lighter, 2 tone lighter, 3 tone darker. You will never get a clear picture in a store light. You will always have to step out. Tell the makeup artist or the person who is assisting you that you will take 10 minutes, go out, see, and come back. And it is only then you can decide whether that shade is perfect for your skin or not. And now the bonus tip. So whenever you're going to a store to buy your foundation, it is my opinion, never use any common tool. As in, if you're going to Sephora, you're going to MAC, wherever you're going, the brushes that the makeup artist or the person has over the counter has been applied on so many people. Oh my god. So if you're a person like me who has OCD for hygiene, Please carry your own tools, a makeup brush or a sponge. Guys, there are a lot of problems which comes handy if you use a store brush. And trust me, it's not worth the trouble. So you can consider it as a tip or advice or a suggestion, whatever you want. But I would just want to say that please carry your own tools, and if you are not carrying, please use your finger. Never use the tools that they provide you, because if you have a sensitive skin like mine, if you have a difficult skin like mine, you will break out like anything. And this is from my own personal experience. At that time you might be feeling, oh my god, it's okay, let me just use the brush. But no guys, don't do that, don't do that, never. So this is it. If you keep these points in mind, you can never go wrong in choosing the correct shade for your foundation. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment. I love you people. Mwah.